What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working on Cadillac again. I'm going to end up doing brakes on it. I can do rotors and pads. They're pretty bad. I'll show you here in a minute. Probably only going to do one and then do a time lapse on it, and then we'll move on. I need to wash the car. Car is completely nasty, so we'll do that and then probably take some photos and then call it a day. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the driver rear brake. As you can see, there's a pretty good lip. I haven't did brakes on it. You can tell brake pads are completely shot, so squeaker's starting to squeak, so it was time. Car's got 126,000 miles on it. I'm pretty sure these are original brake pads and the brake rotors, so we'll go ahead and get them off, get it all replaced with OEM stuff, and get it back on the road. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to show you all four of them because they're pretty much the same thing. I am going to get back with the GM dealer. They didn't give me any new pins for the rear brakes, but they were so bad I needed to put something on there because literally the car was getting really hard to control. So they got put on there anyways. See if I get some pins and go back in and maybe put new ones in, but that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna get around to cleaning the car and washing it up. We do have Cars of Coffee this Sunday. Alright, so Cadillac's all cleaned up, looks a whole lot better. You can definitely tell by the wheels and how much shinier they are. The car was pretty nasty. I had probably washed it in probably 2 months. I know I should be beat for that, but life goes on. Got her cleaned back up, probably gonna dry it off, and that's it for until Sunday, until we go to Cars and Coffee. Alright everybody, so it's the next morning. I'm gonna take Gramps for a spin. Brakes seem to be working well, but I'm gonna let you listen to the diff. The front diff bushing is shot. This car has an SRX 373 lemon slip diff in it. Had a bad whine in the rear end. I thought it was the diff, so I pulled it, put the SRX diff in. That didn't solve it. It ended up being the passenger rear hub was completely almost seized, making a bad roaring slash whining sound. So I swapped it, didn't do nothing. Now the bushing shot, so we're gonna go back to the V1 diff, which has a solid bushing in it, probably in the next video. But let's get back to driving and I'll let you hear it. So I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the diff is bumping around a good bit. So probably the next thing I'm going to do is, like I said, pull the SRX diff back out and put the V1 diff in it, since it does have the aftermarket solid bushing in it. That should eliminate those knock sounds. That's pretty much it for this episode. These brakes are super easy. The only issue you may have with is the T30 Torx bit bolt in the rotor. That can be complicated to get out. Luckily, 3 of them were pretty simple. The one I recorded was extremely simple. I think it was the driver front was a pain in the ass to get broke loose, but it did come loose with no problem without me stripping anything, so that's pretty good. But beyond that, it's like a hammer, a punch, what you need to punch the pins out, T30 Torx bit, 18 millimeter wrench to break the caliper bolts loose, and that's literally about it. Besides, 19 millimeter and impact wrench to take wheels off, if you have one. If you have like a regular wrench or a pull handle, you use that too. And it's pretty simple on these Brembo brakes to swap them out. I mean, it's a piece of cake. The car stops on the dime now since I changed the pads out, so I'm pretty excited with the results. It is needed. I've owned the car now for almost 10 years. I've never had to put brakes on it. I bought the car around 90-something thousand miles on it, so it's up to, right now it's at 126,079, so it was time for some brakes. The rotors, as you can see in the video, were completely shot. They were bad, so it was just time, and I've been kind of neglecting it, so now that I had time, I went ahead and put them on there. So if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for more.